Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome everyone to the Aspiring Authors Lab Morning Show. How is everybody doing today? I hope you're having a fantastic day. And for those of you who don't know me, I'm Gertrude J. Chapman, your number one inspirational book coach. And I have taught hundreds of women how to generate revenue from writing their books. And this is something that I could teach you also. So don't forget, hit the share button and broadcast and share this broadcast out with your friends because this is going to be an amazing day. You know, the theme for this month has been the millionaire mindset. The millionaire mindset. So, I'm trying to get you into a frame of mind where you can see that there's greatness for you. There's greatness for you. You have to get out of that limited mindset, thinking that this is all it will be. There's so much more for you. So much more. And we're going to be talking about book creative ideas for women. Okay, because that's my audience, women. I love the men too, but women. I'm so focused on women right now because I see so much, And I'm going to tell you, women, writing a book for the first time can be a little overwhelming. But when you have the right information, what it does, it opens up a whole avenue of understanding for you. And like I said, my entire purpose is for women who, according to the stats, make less than men. All right? I want to show you that you have value. A lot of times what happens to people, they don't see their value. And they're looking at themselves, sometimes even this, okay? They look at themselves as according to their circumstances or situations. But I want to tell you, that's not you. That's just something that happened. And you can't stay there. You can't stay in that place. You have to continue to walk through. And I know, it's not as easy as I'm saying, because a lot of times, people are so broken and, they're trying to pick up and walk through, but other things come to weigh down on them. But I'm telling you, you can't stay there. You can't stay there. But what you could do is use that incident, whatever the situation or circumstance is, you could use that to inspire others. You could use that to inspire others. My being laid off twice, back to back, when the housing market went bust, through no fault of my own, okay? Through no fault of my own, it happened. But I couldn't stay there and settle for the crumbs. Because, sometimes what happens is that disruption, sometimes it's a good thing. Because it causes you to think and really reflect on, what you really have. What do you have inside of you? What do you have that you could develop? And this is just, what happened to me. I took what was in my hands, my writing, which was my hobby at the time. And this is what I like to show other women when they're facing a sudden disruption, that you can make it. You can make it no matter what. You could win. And not to be discouraged, but use whatever sudden disruption that came into your life as a stepping stone to launch you into your abundance. Just like this pandemic, something that can launch you into your abundance. So I'm going to ask you this question. What's in your hands that you could create and develop that could bring you into a stream of income? What do you have in your hands? I have a few projects that I recently started. I made phone calls, to invite a few women to join me because I'm seeing their discouragement. And why did I do this? Because I want them to win. I want them to win. I see what's in them. There's so much in them. And if they are willing, their lives will drastically change. It will change. Now, these ladies, who I called, they responded to the call. And I know that this is something that will propel them onto their road to success. And, during this journey, we have to, pay attention. You remember we talked about, I talked about on a previous broadcast about paying attention to your surroundings, paying attention to opportunities. Not only opportunity for you, but, that involves just you, put it that way, but opportunity that could also help someone else. Pay attention. That's what we're all about here at the Aspiring Authors Lab. I'm not your average book coach, okay? I'm just letting you know, I'm not your average book coach, just giving you instructions on how to write your book. But I'm here. Thank you for joining me this morning to help build your self-confidence and inspire you to reach beyond what you're seeing into a place that you only thought was for somebody else. Good morning, Jesse. How you doing this morning? Glad to see you. That's why, this book writing journey is more than just writing a book. Because, anybody could write a book or write a bunch of words and put it between two covers and call it a book. But is that book profitable? That's the thing. Is that book profitable? You have given and given and given. So why not get paid for real for the treasures that you have inside? Okay? Ladies, why can everyone else, they can see your value and you fail to see it yourself? Why? Why is that? Later I'm going to tell you about an opportunity that I have coming up this fall that will bring your experience and your expertise to the forefront. How many times do people call on you to help them out of a situation and you give them advice to get them out of a jam? Or what about the times that your boss has you working on an important project for the company because, they know that you're the one that always meet the objectives needed to get them to the, get to the deadline, get past, what's happening in that situation. Another thing, just because you know something does not mean everyone else does. Okay? It doesn't mean everybody else does. It's not who they are because everyone is wired in a different way. What may be easy for someone else, for you, put it that way, someone else may be struggling with. That's why you should never withhold writing your book, no matter how many people have written a book on that similar topic. Because think about this. When you go to the grocery store or the hardware store or you go shopping for a car, how many different brands do you see? How many different brands do you see? People choose according to what is speaking to them and what benefits will meet their needs, or they're looking for a certain price point. I want to encourage you this morning that you have value. You have worth. Your experience and expertise are valuable. Your experience and expertise can enrich the lives of others and bring in substantial income for you to enjoy any way you like. Okay? You can't think about or always think about others and don't think about yourself. Okay? That's shifting the mindset. You got to shift your mindset. You sitting over here broke, busted, and disgusted because you don't want to bring up, the subject of you need to be compensated for what you know. Okay? This is real talk. This is fact. I want to tell you this. No one could ever take away what you know. Your knowledge, your expertise, your experience. Because it's yours. It's yours. Yo, jobs are not loyal, okay? All the hard work that you put in, the overtime, making sure that everything was perfect. You completed your job ahead of time, daily, and you helped others. And without any warning, what happened? You got cut. You got downside, or what they call it, furloughed, because of the company's bottom line. Well, what about your bottom line? Because I'm going to tell you, you're responsible for your own success. And that's it. You must have something that is yours. Your employer's company is not yours. Thank you for joining me today. So, ladies, here's an opportunity I would like to extend to you to work on a book collaboration with me. If you say, well, Gertrude, I never have written a book, I'm going to make it easy for you, okay? If you're interested and would like more information about this, I want you to inbox me and say, I'm ready. I'm ready. And someone on my team will give you further details. Because I'm looking to get this book finished this fall, and I'm looking forward to helping you break the barriers of what's holding you back. Because I know you have so much inside of you, but you're looking at yourself and saying, I can't do this. I don't know where to start. And the best way to do this is for us to work together. Okay? When we work together as collaborators, I don't mind collaborating. I do it, I collaborate and I network with people all the time. Because I understand it's not about me, and I. And never think that way. You see, that's a set shift. Mindset shift is when you could work as a team. And when we work as a team, what happens? We all win. No one gets left behind. So if you like more information on this upcoming project, just inbox me and say I'm ready. And like I said, someone from my team will get in touch with you to give you further information. So, is that fair? And this is something that will propel you to the next level in your book writing journey. So, with that being said, I'd like to thank you for joining me today on the Aspiring Authors Lab Morning Show. And I look forward to seeing you again. Don't forget to share this broadcast out with a friend. And remember, this is your time, this is your season, this is your turning point. So have a great rest of the day.